The neon sign above the small sports bar flickered in the dim evening light. Hal's Place was a local favorite for fans to gather, watch games, and argue over which team was better. But tonight, the buzz of excitement was replaced by an uncomfortable tension. 12-year-old Marcus Walker had come to the bar with his older brother, Jamal. A die-hard basketball fan, wanted to catch the Lakers game on the big screen. Marcus, too young to drink but old enough to idolize players like LeBron James, tagged along, his eyes wide with excitement. As the two brothers found a small corner near the TV, Marcus couldn't help but marvel at the photos of legendary players lining the walls. The smell of fried food and the sound of clinking glasses created an atmosphere he had never experienced before. But not everyone shared Marcus's enthusiasm. Behind the bar, the attendant, Hank, eyed the two brothers with thinly veiled disdain. Hank had worked at Hal's Place for years and was known for his brash opinions. Tonight, his intolerance bubbled to the surface. "Hey, kid," Hank barked as Marcus leaned closer to see the TV. "This ain't a daycare. Maybe you and your brother should go back to wherever you came from." Jamal's jaw tightened, and he turned to Hank. "We're here to watch the game, just like everyone else." Hank scoffed, wiping down the counter with exaggerated force. "This place is for paying customers, not freeloaders." His voice dripped with hostility, and the bar's chatter began to quiet as heads turned toward the confrontation. Marcus, confused and embarrassed, tugged at Jamal's sleeve. "Maybe we should go," he whispered, his excitement replaced by unease. "No," Jamal said firmly. "We have every right to be here." Hank stepped out from behind the bar, his posture aggressive. "I said you're not welcome here," he growled. Before the situation could escalate further, the door swung open, and in walked a figure that made everyone freeze. Standing tall and unmistakable in a sharp suit was none other than LeBron James himself. LeBron had been in town for a charity event and decided to drop by Hal's Place after hearing it was a local spot for basketball fans. He immediately sensed the tension in the room. His eyes scanned the scene, landing on Hank, whose face had turned pale. "What's going on here?" LeBron's deep voice carried through the bar, silencing the murmurs. Hank stammered, his bravado evaporating under the NBA star's gaze. "Just handling some troublemakers," he muttered. LeBron raised an eyebrow, his expression one of calm authority. He walked over to Marcus and Jamal, placing a reassuring hand on the young boy's shoulder. "Troublemakers," LeBron said, his voice measured. "All I see is a young fan trying to enjoy the game. Isn't that what this place is for?" Marcus looked up at his hero, his awe momentarily overshadowed by the relief of having someone stand up for him. Hank tried to regain control. "I run this place the way I see fit. If I think someone doesn't belong here, that's my call." LeBron's jaw tightened, but he kept his composure. "Let me tell you something," he said, stepping closer to Hank. "Basketball is about bringing people together. It's about respect, on and off the court. If you can't show that, you're not just failing these customers, you're failing the community." The room erupted in quiet murmurs of agreement. Hank glanced around, realizing the crowd wasn't on his side. "I think you owe these to an apology," LeBron said, his tone leaving no room for argument. Hank hesitated, then mumbled a half-hearted apology. Jamal nodded, but made it clear they wouldn't forget the incident. LeBron turned to Marcus, kneeling to meet his eyes. "Don't ever let anyone make you feel like you don't belong," he said. "This world is big enough for everyone, and next time, don't just watch the game, play it. I better see you out there one day, okay?" Marcus nodded, his smile returning. "Yes, sir." LeBron stayed at the bar for a while, chatting with fans and signing autographs. But before he left, he spoke to the bar's owner, who had arrived after hearing about the commotion. "You've got some work to do here," LeBron said. "This place could be great, but it starts with the people you hire." The owner, clearly embarrassed, promised to address the issue. Word of the incident spread quickly, and Howell's place faced public backlash. The owner implemented new training programs to promote inclusivity and ensure no customer would ever face such discrimination again. Hank, however, didn't last much longer at the bar. As for Marcus, the encounter became a defining moment in his young life. Inspired by LeBron's words, he joined his school's basketball team and worked harder than ever to chase his dreams. Years later, as he stood on the court of his first professional game, he remembered the night his hero stood up for him and made him believe he belonged. LeBron didn't stop at Howell's place. The next day, he took to social media, sharing his thoughts on the incident and calling for stronger community ties. "We can do better," he wrote. "Let's make every place a safe space for everyone." The post went viral, sparking a nationwide conversation about inclusivity and the subtle ways discrimination manifests in everyday life. Meanwhile, Marcus became a local celebrity in his community. His story inspired countless others to speak out against prejudice. Teachers at his school began organizing workshops on diversity, and the local basketball league saw a surge in young players signing up, inspired by Marcus's determination and the attention his story had brought. Back at Howell's place, the transformation was evident. New staff were hired. The walls were adorned with messages of unity and respect, and a sign at the entrance read, "All are welcome." The bar became a beacon of change, drawing in customers from all walks of life who came not just for the games, but to support the message of inclusivity it now championed. Months later, LeBron returned to Howell's place during another charity event. This time, the atmosphere was warm and welcoming. Marcus was there too, now wearing his school basketball jersey. When LeBron walked in, the room erupted in cheers. LeBron smiled as he saw Marcus standing tall. He walked over, gave the boy a high five, and said, "Told you I'd see you out there." The story of Marcus and LeBron became a testament to the power of standing up for what's right and the ripple effect one act of courage can have on an entire community. If this story moved you, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories that matter. Together, let's keep the conversation alive. Subscribe now.